Join the dakblake today by clicking subscribe. And also, hit that bell. Alright guys, so today the Hello Neighbor 2 new trailer / teaser just came out, and it is so insane. It shows off so many things. Let's go into this. What's up, dudes? How's it going today? dakblake here, and today there is a new Hello Neighbor 2 trailer / teaser that we're gonna watch here today. I just saw this frame and I paused it because I wanted to react kind of live to you. This is the Hello Neighbor 2 showcase, like live stream thing, and there's a bunch of new stuff released, bunch of new information, and right now I wanted to do a little live reaction of all of the Hello Neighbor 2 news because we've been talking about it for so long. And without further ado, let's watch this thing. Okay, so we got a new looking house, actually. Ooh, ho, 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 ho. It looks so crisp, I have to say. Like, really, really nice. Okay. Oh, the soundtrack is great.
Meet the creepy, AI-driven Mr. Peterson.
Oh.
This character has one mission, keeping you from
They're like
discovering his
describing
secrets.
everything. Okay, okay, I like this. I like this.
Hello, and welcome to Hello Neighbor 2. In this game, you'll be playing as a local journalist named Quentin, who is
This is so
suspicious
cool.
of his creepy
Okay, wait. I don't mean to pause it a lot. We're gonna watch it through and then we'll go back. But like, this kind of reminds me of like the first Hello Neighbor. Like when they were first releasing it, they were talking about how advanced his AI was. So I'm excited to see what advancements they made.
Mr.
So let's see.
For those new to the Hello Neighbor franchise, this is Raven Brooks, the
Yes.
sort of town where everyone keeps to
Whoa.
themselves and goes about their lives. Normally, you would
Okay.
too, except a bunch of people have gone missing. And there's just something strange about your neighbor, Mr. Peterson.
Yes.
Everyone is afraid of him. There have been rumors of children
Screaming at
going
the
to his
ravens.
house and never being heard from again. Some people say he likes to lock people up in his basement. But no one has any proof. So people just try to avoid Mr. Peterson, his odd house, and ignore the strange sounds coming from his basement at night. You have a feeling that Mr. Peterson
Yes!
is behind all of the neighborhood disappearances.
This is so
But no one
cool.
believes in your ideas and theories.
So we're fighting against
And
him.
while you normally
All
wouldn't
right.
break into someone's house, you're the only one who believes something is wrong and has
Yeah.
the guts to uncover the truth.
Okay.
When you break into Mr. Peterson's house, you'll be going against an AI that is constantly evolving.
Yeah, okay.
Our goal for Hello Neighbor 2 is to provide unique
Wait,
player
what?
experiences. This is an experience that is driven by the
What?
community. Mr. Peterson's
Oh my
behavior is
gosh.
a combination of a neural network and algorithms that
This
allow
is
him
insane.
to constantly learn from his experiences with everyone who plays our game.
What?
It begins with the collection of player activity. Mr. Peterson
Huh.
takes note of player behavior, whether or not most players are likely to hide in a closet, use a certain escape route,
Huh.
or certain objects. As time
That is
progresses and he
insane.
learns, Mr. Peterson's behavior may change and surprise you. How Mr. Peterson plays in one encounter with you might be different from the next,
Wow.
all due to his encounters with the game's community as a whole. In this way, the community's
Jeez.
experience with Mr. Peterson changes over time, allowing for an AI that is developed through community actions, replayability, and great stories of neighborhood shenanigans. But these new experiences go beyond Mr. Peterson. In Hello Neighbor 2, players can interact with all characters in Raven Brooks, and these characters
What?
share the same AI core, but behave differently and have their own stories for you to discover.
Whoa.
So while you
Oh
might
my
think you're
gosh.
just playing the game, you're really contributing to the development and improvement of Mr. Peterson's AI.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
We hope this presentation of our AI and development gives you an idea of what to expect in Hello Neighbor 2. If you'd like to try an early access version of Hello Neighbor 2, you can wishlist the game on
This is
Steam and
insane.
check out our alphas on the Microsoft Store. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the neighborhood.
Okay. Whoa. All right, so they also are playing the beginning clip in the very end of this. I don't know what this is for, but before we go and talk about it, I do want to see what's going on, like why they're showing this. Wait, what? A content expansion for Hello Neighbor 1 too? This is so much information. Oh my gosh. Okay, I am so excited to just break everything down that we just saw here. We just saw like so much. Hold on. First off, I have to point out this funny screen of the neighbor just on top of a roof, just like, get away from me, you crows, go home. But moreover, on the realness of things, Hello Neighbor 2 is getting AI probably better than most video games, and Hello Neighbor 1 had a crazy AI. That was the whole thing, is that you're breaking into somebody's house and they're learning how you're doing it, and they're gonna stop you. The more you try, the harder it gets. The first time you do it, scary. You don't know what he's gonna do, right? It's like you're your own little computer AI. You don't know what he's gonna do. He doesn't know what you're gonna do. You go in and you try to figure out as much as you can. But once you start figuring each other out, that's when it gets really hard. That's when he starts chasing you. That's when he knows where you go. That's when he starts boarding up windows. We're gonna have so much fun in Hello Neighbor 2 because we're gonna be able to mess around in so many ways. We're gonna try to outsmart the dude. You know, we have to think 2 steps ahead of him. This is the thing that kind of blows my mind right here. When they talk about how he uses different items to fix his stuff up, that has blown my mind. The fact that he doesn't just go like, oh, there's a sound here. All right, back to patrolling. He's like, oh my gosh, somebody stole my tire. Now I'm gonna use a toaster. Also, this thing right here, the Gen 1 to Gen 100 that they did, they showed this off kind of in the first Hello Neighbor game, and this was the allure. The fact that you run in and he chases you, but then like the 50th time you run in, he's like, no, you've done this like 50 times, dude. I know where you go. But I don't understand what they're saying about like community actions. Does he just get smarter like with everybody else? Like, does he become too good? That would actually be kind of bad. I don't know if the community should make him good. It should be like the individual, because his AI will get so good to where he'll just figure you out like so fast. But wow, I think there's like little secrets that they've hidden in here too. The fact that you start off in your own little like workstation, you're gonna be spying on him to try to figure some things out. You break into cameras down here. You can see his house. Like, but I think this is gonna be the first time when we play Hello Neighbor 2, Alpha 2, we're playing against the neighbor. It has been so long because it's always been against the guest, but how does this all play together? And this thing is what blows my mind, because the neighbor, all he does in Hello Neighbor 1 is he chases you, he throws stuff at you to slow you down, and that's it, you know? The fact that he can find levers, figure out that he could just throw a box at the lever to then lock you in, that is beyond any AI. It's gonna feel like you're playing against a real person. And if it feels like you're playing against a real person, it's gonna be so fun to mess around in this game. Also, Imbir, did you notice the cat? Very cute. And so these characters, I don't know what they're gonna do or what they meant, but you got these guys, the cops, and then you got the man in the hat. I don't know how they're gonna play into things, but apparently you can play with their story. You can figure them out, talk to them, interact with them. It's kind of like an open world game almost. I mean, we could like talk to this cat Imbir, then walk over to the cops. We're playing as a reporter, tasked against the world. Everybody's been saying like, we have no evidence on the guy. Like Mr. Peterson, yeah, he's a creepy dude, but like, we have no evidence. And you're like, I'm gonna find evidence. I'm gonna bring him down. I'm gonna go in there. I'm gonna break into his house and film him doing illegal stuff. I'm gonna save the kids, save the kidnapped people, and save the day. Now, I don't know if this is gonna be like open world or you're gonna get to like walk to different areas, but I guess the fact that we're a reporter, we have our own workstation, and there's all these characters makes me believe maybe. And honestly, this game looks beautiful. It looks absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh, this is like everything I've ever wanted to have. And Hello Neighbor came out in 2017, and that's when at least it started. And now it's been so long for Hello Neighbor 2. I know we've had Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek, but that's not the same thing. I want like a real Hello Neighbor like follow-up, and this feels like it's it. Also, they updated the whole world. If you remember the other alphas that we played, it was kind of very flat, very open, but I think it was all kind of a test to kind of figure everything out of where everything should go. This looks like a real town. The other one kind of just felt like a little valley, almost kind of like empty and bare. This one looks like it has life. Like the street is here. You see all these things. People might be in their own houses, but it does feel like people are living there now instead of it being abandoned. It looks so much better. Also, if this is what it looks like when we're like spying on the neighbor, this is gonna be insane graphics. I mean, if you compare it to like what normal Hello Neighbor looks like this is, I mean, obviously it's gonna be a step up, right? I mean, just look at the detail in this guy's face. Look at his eyes. Look at the creepiness. His eyebrows have gotten more detailed, and his mustache, we can pick the food out of his mustache. Oh, that's gross. But look, he has like a 5 o'clock shadow now, or whatever it's called, I think, right? I mean, look at that. That is so great. This scene right here is the traditional scene where you see the neighbor locking up his basement. This is the scene, right? This is like the cornerstone for any like Hello Neighbor game or mod or anything. It always starts with you going, what is in the basement, right? And that's what I feel like we were missing in all the other alphas for this game, right? It's like, we just were trying to get what's in the attic, you know, what's going on. We didn't even know what's going on, but now we got what's in the basement again. And the thing is, what is in the basement? We know we figured out like the story of how everything works and that, you know, Aaron could be in there, but like all these other people are starting to investigate and they're getting kidnapped. I don't know. I want to see if I can find any secret in here, just going slow. We found the fact that the neighbor was crying against a wall, that he boarded up windows, that he has a basement. Let's see. He just has 2 pictures of the neighbor crying. Also, we see that there's going to be keys. No dur, it's a Hello Neighbor game. A bucket of liquid. I don't know if that's just kind of like the traps that he does, but I don't know. I just see like doors, the missing poster of that's Aaron and Maya. There's like a glowing key. Whoa, a glowing key in a box here. And then I don't think there's anything else, but I'm trying to just stop it on the right moments. Oh, so this is like a really cool hub that we're gonna be able to go back to, I think. You know, we kind of like organize our ideas. I don't know if it's gonna be like this, but I hope that you can use this as a hub to kind of like piece everything together. You know, you get like some clues and you can take a picture of something and then you can actually put it up on the board, right? Put a little pin in it and be like, does this connect to this? And you're like doing your own little research within your own game. That would be pretty sick. But you know me, I'd probably mess around and just take pictures of the neighbor and just kind of like mash them all together. The game is like, what are you doing? You're trying to solve the puzzle. I'm like, nah, dude, I'm trying to schedule like a dinner. We're gonna go have some fun. Also, going back to the car part again, you know when he was leaving with the car? Why would he be leaving? Do you think at some point if this is, I don't know if it's gonna be, I'm just saying, if it's like a little bit of an open world, do you think that the neighbor will leave? Like go to the store or something, and then we are able to go into his house while he's gone, and then maybe put cameras up to kind of like, oh, he's coming back. Because that would be like an intense thing that we've never seen before. Like the neighbor leaves. If the neighbor leaves, that is the scariest thing going in his house. You're like, I don't know how much time I have, but I can look around for as much as I want right now. I think the biggest secrets is going to be breaking down all these little videos. I don't know if we could break down every single one of these little cams, but they have so much detail in them. Like the fact that we have like a base little floor cam over here. The technology in Hello Neighbor 2, I don't think any other YouTuber is talking about it, but there's going to be a lot of tech, I think, that you could build, and a lot of combinations, and they have in their code like so many different combinations of items, and I don't think anybody's really even figured it out. Now, I tried to figure it out, and I didn't really think anybody would want to see a video on it, because it would literally just be me like, if you combine this and this, you can get this. You combine this and this, you get this. But if you combine those, you get this. And it's like very complicated, but you can make your own tech. And I think it's going to be very complicated in the actual game, so you can create little drones and little flying things and maybe some tech that'll help you along the way. So yeah, that has been the Hello Neighbor trailer / teaser. I guess it was kind of explaining a lot too. But that has been it. I am so excited. This is a little extra video. I just watched it right now. I'm going to now, after recording this, just try to edit this as fast as possible. I just hit my mic. But yeah, what do you guys think? I am so excited to see how this thing turns out. I am excited to play the alpha too. I feel like that's coming out soon as well. I am so hyped. But yeah, nevertheless, drop a subscribe, click that button. We're going on a 900K, and I feel so blessed. I thank God every day that I'm able to make these for you guys. And you know, I hurried myself all the way over here to record this little thing for you guys to kind of break things down, because yeah, I wanted to, I guess, inform the people that didn't even know that there was a stream, you know? But yeah, I guess that's it. There's new information for Ice Cream as well, Ice Cream 4, coming up soon. We got new Hello Neighbor stuff and new modding and everything, and I am so excited. So I'll see you in the next video, probably coming up right now. And as always, peace out, my dudes.